Let me ask you a question. Do you often find yourself apologizing for things you didn't do? Do you walk on eggshells in your own house, terrified that one wrong word will ruin the entire week? And the most important question, does everyone else think she is an angel while you are living with a monster behind closed doors? If you answered yes, you are not crazy. You are not too sensitive. You are likely dealing with the most dangerous personality type in modern psychology, the covert female narcissist. We all know what a classic narcissist looks like, right? The arrogant guy who talks about himself all day, drives a loud car, and demands to be the center of attention. He is easy to spot. You see him and you run. But the covert female narcissist, she is different. She is the invisible enemy. She doesn't demand attention by bragging. She demands attention by playing the victim. She weaponizes her fragility. She uses tears instead of fists. She is the damsel in distress who needs you to save her, but somehow, no matter how much you give, she is always suffering, and somehow, it is always your fault. You see, dealing with her feels like fighting a ghost. You can't hit back because she looks so innocent. If you try to confront her, she cries. If you try to explain your feelings, she tells you that you are hurting her. You start to question your own reality. You start to think, maybe I am the bad guy. Maybe I am the narcissist. That confusion, that brain fog, that is not accidental. That is a designed psychological trap. And today, we are going to give you the keys to unlock that trap. We are going to expose the tactics of the covert narcissist from the smear campaign to reactive abuse, so you can finally see the truth and reclaim your sanity. The first sign you need to look for is what I call the weaponization of vulnerability. In a healthy relationship, if a woman is sad, she wants support. But with a covert narcissist, sadness is a tool for control. Have you noticed that her crises always seem to happen when you have something good going on? Let's say you just got a promotion at work. You come home excited to tell her it. But before you can even get the words out, she starts crying about a headache, or how her friend was mean to her, or how lonely she felt all day. Suddenly, your promotion is forgotten. The entire evening becomes about her pain. You spend 3 hours comforting her, and by the end of the night, you feel drained. This is not a coincidence. A covert narcissist cannot stand not being the emotional center of gravity. If the spotlight shifts to you, she will create a tragedy to pull it back to her. She hijacks your happiness with her misery, and God forbid you ever have a problem. If you come to her and say, "Honey, I'm really stressed about money," watch what happens. Does she comfort you? No, she will likely say something like, "Oh, great, so now I have to worry about money too. Do you know how much stress I am already under? Why are you adding to my burden?" See what she did there? She took your pain and made herself the victim of it. Suddenly, you are apologizing for being stressed. This is a subtle form of abuse that slowly erases your identity. You stop sharing your feelings because you know there is no room for them. You become an emotional servant to her endless needs. Now we need to talk about the most dangerous tactic in her arsenal. This is the one that sends men to jail or ruins their reputation forever. It is called reactive abuse. Since she is a covert narcissist, she cares deeply about her public image. She needs to look like the sweet, innocent victim. So she cannot scream at you or hit you at least not when people are watching. Instead, she pokes you. She whispers something cruel while you are trying to sleep. She brings up your past mistakes. She smiles while she insults your mother. She stays calm, cool, and collected while she slowly turns up the heat. She pushes every single button you have, relentlessly, for hours. And finally, you explode, you snap, you yell, maybe you slam a door, maybe you say something mean out of pure frustration. And that is the moment she was waiting for. The second you raise your voice, she pulls out her phone and starts recording. Or she runs to the neighbors crying. She says, look how crazy he is. Look how aggressive he is. I'm scared of him. She completely ignores the 3 hours of psychological torture that led to your reaction. She only focuses on your reaction. This is reactive abuse. She manipulates you into acting like the abuser, so she can continue playing the victim. And because men are naturally stronger and louder, society will always believe the crying woman over the yelling man. You walk away feeling guilty, thinking you have anger issues, while she walks away with evidence that she can use against you later. This leads us to the final nightmare, the smear campaign. If you ever decide to leave her, or if she senses you are pulling away, she will initiate a preemptive strike on your reputation. Remember, to the outside world, she is the nice girl. She volunteers at the charity. She is the perfect mum on Instagram. Everyone loves her. She uses this trust to isolate you. She will call your family, your friends, even your boss. She won't say he is a bad guy. No, she is too smart for that. She will say, I'm just so worried about him. He's been acting so strange lately. He's been drinking a lot. I think he's having a mental breakdown. I'm trying to help him, but he's so angry. She poisons the water supply before you even get a chance to speak. So when you finally tell your side of the story, people look at you with pity and say, yeah, she told us you would say that. She told us you were unstable. So how do you win against someone like this? How do you fight a ghost? The harsh truth is, you don't. You cannot out-manipulate a manipulator. You cannot fix her with love. Narcissism is a personality structure. It's not a mood. It is who she is. The only way to win is to stop playing the game. It's called the grey rock method. You become as boring and unreactive as a grey rock. When she tries to provoke you, you give zero emotion, no anger, no sadness, no defense. You just say, okay, and walk away. When you stop providing her with narcissistic supply, which is your emotional reaction, she will eventually get bored and move on to a new victim. It will be the hardest thing you ever do. You will feel the urge to defend yourself, to scream the truth. But remember, your silence is your shield. The only way to survive a covert narcissist is to exit the stage, close the curtain, and never, ever look back.